Hello, Jefferson County. This is Don Davis, and I'm here with Zoe Jenkins from our Strategy, Innovation, and Finance team. We're here to talk to you about the county's new strategic plan. First, a quick overview of what the plan is and why it's so important. The county strategic plan serves as a 5-year roadmap of goals to move both the county and the community toward its intended vision. The outcomes and objectives in the plan directly align with the development of our budget and will continue to guide the work we do over the next several years. We're going to stay pretty high level for today's discussion, but I encourage you to view the plan in its entirety online. You can see the URL there on the screen or use the direct link in the video description. All right, Zoe, let's get into how all this came together because I know a lot of people were involved in the strategic planning process.
That's exactly right, Don. To ensure that this plan was a success, we talked to a variety of groups across the county within our planning process. That included the Board of County Commissioners, elected and appointed officials, Jeffco staff, external stakeholders, and our very own Jeffco residents. We then took their feedback and revised our mission, vision, and values, and also had the opportunity to create our very own strategic objectives, strategic outcomes, and strategic goals.
Well, let's talk about how this plan is structured. It's all based on the county's mission, vision, and values, which you can see on the screen there. These are organized by 7 outcome areas. What are those outcome areas, Zoe?
Our 7 outcome areas are to create a safe, healthy, and thriving community, enhance inclusive community engagement, ensure responsible growth and development, protect natural resources in our environment, strengthen public facilities and infrastructure, operate as an employer of choice, and provide innovative, equitable, and effective services.
Oh, that's great. So what exactly do these outcome areas mean? What's their purpose in the strategic plan?
So I believe that an outcome area is a reflection of where the county expects to be and what the county expects to achieve over the next several years. So each outcome is supported by a goal that is then uplifted by a metric to make sure that we are taking the necessary steps to get to where we want. So for an example, one of our outcomes are to operate as an employer of choice. The goal is to attract and retain a diverse workforce. We'll be measuring that by our attrition and our retention rate and then tracking quarterly. And then coming back to see how we actually did when the time comes.
As you can see, all these goals and metrics are on the county's website. That way we can make sure we're being transparent and accountable in executing the strategic plan. How are we going to be tracking our progress for all of these goals?
So as I mentioned before, that our outcomes have goals and those goals are uplifted by metrics. I like to consider the metrics as action items. So what actions are we taking to achieve these goals to get us to where we would like to be? Right now, our departments are working so hard to develop and finalize our metrics. We'll then be tracking those quarterly to ensure that 1, it is a living document, and 2, that we're just making sure that we track in the most efficient way. I believe that tracking our progress quarterly gives us the ability to 1, make sure that we're doing what we need to, but it allows us in real time to see how we're doing. And if for some reason we need to turn around to do something different, that gives us the chance to do so.
Oh, that's great, Zoe. I really appreciate you being here today. This has been a great, hopefully people will get more engaged in the strategic planning process and help us refine our goals. Like you said, it's a living document. And we want to improve it each year. This is a 5-year plan, right? And so, we expect to be reviewing it every couple of years at least, but we'll be updating it regularly and making modifications as we go forward. So, thank you, Zoe, for being here. This is Don Davis and Zoe Jenkins for Manager Minutes. Until next time, keep fighting a good fight.